Hello everybody, I'm Jessica and I'm applying for the leader position OCP Career Days. I unfortunately not able to participate to the GA today because I'm doing an internship in Chile. So that means that I'm doing this video in live from Santiago de Chile, and I will do my presentation through this video. So at the question, why Career Days, I will answer that it's a project that interests me a lot for a while. I already wanted to present myself for the election of OCP Career Days last year, but at the end I found an internship and I decided to postpone my application. And that's why right now I'm here, because I'm ready, I'm available, I think I have the skills, and overall I have the motivation to take some responsibilities in ISEC and take such a big responsibility as being OCP Career Days. The project Career Days interests me too because in the one hand we have to handle with companies, in the other hand with students, and we have to create this link between those two worlds, and it attracts me a lot. And I really think that right now I'm ready to assume such a big responsibility as being OCP Career Days. My strategy is composed by several points, and the aim in general would be to improve the quality of the forum. I know that the Team Career Days of this year already did a great job, and it's going to be a huge challenge, but I already have some ideas of what to improve. For example, increase the quality of the presentations, what means attract more people to presentations, and so companies will be more satisfied. There is also maybe try to organize more workshops, even if I know that the companies choose at the beginning if they want or not organize a workshop. So the aim would be to try to convince them to do it. Also improve the welcome of companies. I was thinking about some small attention, like offers them a coffee, water, increase the quality of apéros, and all those small things that increase the well-being of companies at the forum. There is also the preparation of the students. The Career Days team of this year did a really good job in that point, but I think we can go further. So maybe by giving the students a training before the Career Days to explain them what are the different things they are going to see during this event, and also explain them the difference between taking part of a presentation, a workshop, and the job fair. For me, it's also important the high matching between companies and students' desires, because I heard that this year some students were disappointed about the fact that some companies didn't offer internships or jobs. So try to know also why the companies are here, what are their aims, so we can prepare better the students. Obviously, as I said in my application form, I'm going to talk about the several complications due to my 5 months absence. I know it's not ideal to be absent from April to August, but today with Skype, Messenger, Facebook, and so many other ways to communicate, I don't think that it will be such a big issue. So for example, about the transition, we already have discussed this point during the review board, and we found a compromise. So I would have to be totally available for Laura and flexible in my schedule, and of course I accepted this compromise. About the recruitment and training of the OC team, I've already talked with Adrian and Raphael about that, and I know that two newies are interested in maybe joining the Career Days team for the next semester, which is a good point. Adrian also offers me to train the members who would like to join the Team Career Days and teach them some important things about this event. Even if I know that Adrian would be available only until August, for this part I feel really soulagée, because I know that I can count on those two guys. So thank you, Adrian and Raphael. About the team spirit building, it was one of the questions that I had during my review board. It's obvious that a team spirit can be built only if people of the same team spend time together. In my opinion, I don't see any problem for that point, because I think that the real team spirit building will begin in September, when all the members will be back from holidays. Because during the summer holidays, people go back home if they are not from Lausanne, or go travel or work, do an internship or anything else. And that's why I think that the team spirit building will begin in September, and in September I will be back. So there is not a big issue with that point. And the last eventual problem could be the management of the relationship with the university. I've already talked about that point with Mike, and as he said to me, right now is essentially Laure who will manage this relationship. Maybe after the LCP, so Shireen will also have an important role, but normally my absence won't be so problematic as we thought at the beginning. So why me and why to trust me? So of course my ISEC experience, as I said, I'm a member for 2 years, and overall I already participate at the organization of an event which was the Global Village 2008. I know that we can compare those two events, which are totally different in multiple aspects, but in my opinion, even if two events are very different, the organizational part is the same for both. So I think I will be able to use all the things that I learned organizing Global Village in the organization of Carry Days. There is also my very high availability from September. Maybe I won't be there for 5 months, but once I will be there, I will invest myself 200% in that project. And the nice thing is that my master will permit me that because my schedule is very light for the first semester. There is also my work experience. As you maybe saw on my application form, I already had a lot of work experience, very different the ones from the others. And I think that they all learned me the sense of responsibilities and how to deal with stress in some very busy situation. All that I learned through those different jobs will be useful in my job of OCP Carry Days. There is my good sense of contact with people in general. I'm an open person and I don't find any difficulties in communicate with anybody. I think that this skill is very important for a leader and much more for the OCP Carry Days who will have to manage discussion with companies, with the university, but also with the students and overall with the members of his team. And I know that I have this capacity to communicate easily with people. And last but not least, my motivation. Just to show you how motivated am I, for 3 weeks I'm thinking about this project. I also participate during the Carry Days in March and I observed a lot what happened around me. I received some feedbacks from companies and also from students, and I took some notes that I will be able to use during the organization of the next Carry Days if I'm elected OCP. As I said, I feel ready to assume the responsibility of such a huge project, and I think that I have all the tools in my hands to do a good job as OCP Carry Days. So I just hope you will trust on me and give me the opportunity to prove it to you. Before finishing my presentation, I would like to thank Sergio, Mike, and Adrian because they offered me their help if I'm elected OCP Carry Days. So thank you guys. And I think we will have a Skype connection in a few minutes. So see you and thank you very much for your attention.